2020 and committed to the Departmental Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs for consideration. The committee is yet to table its report on the bill to facilitate second reading of the bill. I wish to inform honorable members and the House that I have received a letter from the sponsor of the bill, who is the leader of the majority party, the Honorable Dr. Amos Kimunya, requesting to withdraw the bill so as to enable further consultations and also to incorporate additional input by the National Dispute Resolution Steering Committee. The committee was constituted in January 2020 to look into the current status of the alternative dispute resolution in brackets ADR system in Kenya with a view to proposing appropriate changes in law and the attendant procedures. The leader of the majority party further conveys that the executive, through the same committee, has since prepared a comprehensive policy, namely the National Alternative Dispute Resolution Policy 2021, which is likely to substantially alter the content of the bill as well as other related legislation. Honourable members, standing under 140 subsection 1 provides as follows, and I read: either before the commencement of the business or on the order of the day for any stage of the bill being read, the member in charge of the bill may, without notice, claim to withdraw a bill. Close the quotes. In this regard, and pursuant to the provision standing under 140 subsection 2, I direct that the bill be withdrawn, though still with the committee. Nevertheless, the sponsor is at liberty to reintroduce the bill in accordance with the provision of standing order 114. I thank you.
Order number 3, messages.
Please, just make your way in quickly so that we can transact business. Honorable Shakil Shabil, please just take a seat. That guy, you can sit next to him. He's not harmful. Just take a seat. You can say take a seat near there. Honorable Rashid, you can take a seat near where you are. Now, no, we don't want to see members frozen. Other members, this message is post facto. As you are aware, standing order number 41, subsection 4 of the National Assembly standing order requires the Speaker to report to the House any message received from the Senate as soon as the House next sits. In this regard, I wish to report to the House that in the evening of 26th of January 2022, I didn't receive a message from the Senate regarding its passage of the Political Parties Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 56 of 2021. You may recall that the bill had been considered and passed by the National Assembly on the 5th of June 2022. Honourable members, in summary, the message from the Senate conveys that the Senate passed the bill in the form passed by the National Assembly. That action concluded the bicameral processing of the Political Parties Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 56 of 2021. Subsequently, In accordance with the provisions of Article 110, Clause 5 of the Constitution, I present the bill to His Excellency the President for assent on the 27th of January 2022. His Excellency the President assented the bill on the same day. The House is thus accordingly informed. I thank you.
Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Leader Majority.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Tuesday, February the 1st, 2022. Number 1, supplementary estimates 2020 and the following accompanying documents. The financial year 2021-2022 supplementary estimates number 1, program-based budget. And B, financial year 2021-2022 supplementary estimates number 1, recurrent estimates. Reports of the Auditor General and financial statements in respect to the Turkana University College for the years ended 30th of June 2017 and 30th of June 2018 and the certificates therein. Number 9, reports of the Auditor General and financial statements in respect of Kitale National Polytechnic for the years ended 30th of June 2018 and 30th of June 2019 and the certificates therein. Number 10, report of the Auditor General and financial statements in respect of Mwara constituency for the year ended 30th of June 2018 and the certificate therein. Number 11, reports of the Auditor General financial statements in respect to the following institutions for the year ended 30th of June 2021 and the certificates therein. A, the Parliamentary Catering Fund. B, Parliamentary Catering Scheme Fund. C, Parliamentary Mortgage Scheme Fund. D, Parliamentary Car Loan Scheme Fund. E, State Department for Interior and Citizen Services. The National Police Service Commission, Ministry of Health, East Africa Skills for Transformation and Regional Integration Project, State Department for Infrastructure, Mombasa Port Area Road Development Project, and State Department for Transport. Paper number 12, reports of the Auditor General and financial statement in respect to the following institutions for the year ended 30th of June 2020 and the certificates therein. A, the Multimedia University of Kenya. B, the Technical and Vocational Education and Training Authority. Number C, JK Industrial Park Limited. Number D, Kenya National Qualifications Authority. And E, the registration of certified public secretaries board. The last batch is the reports of the Auditor General and financial statement in respect to the following institutions for the year ended 30th of June 2019 and the certificates therein. NW Technical and the new Technical and Vocational College. B, Water Technical Training Institute. Number C, Katine Technical Training Institute. Number D, Kenya Trade Network Agency. Number E, Machakos Technical Institute for the Blind. Number F, the Masinga Technical and Vocational Training College. And lastly, the David Mbiti Wambuli Technical and Vocational College. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Next. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, questions and statements. Order number 8, procedural motion, receding of the decision of the House of January 25th, 2022.
Leader of Majority.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move the following procedural motion. That pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order number 49-2A, this House resolves to recede its decision of Tuesday, January the 25th, 2022, afternoon sitting regarding appointment of members to the House Business Committee at the paragraph F of Standing Order number 171, subsection 1. Honorable Speaker, let me start by thanking you, Honorable Speaker, for having guided the House on the implications of the decisions that was unfortunately taken on that fateful afternoon. And secondly, Honorable Speaker, that when I wrote to you seeking to have this motion brought to the House, you are magnanimous enough to accept to have this motion brought before this House, and hence saving this country the uncertainty it would have gone through without a House in operation for 6 months. Honorable Speaker, I'm aware that members may have voted for whatever reason, but without having considered the implications of that decision, not just on this House, but on the pain of the ordinary Kenyan out there who would have had to suffer the problem of not having a parliament in operation for 6 months. And at the end of the 6 months, it would have been July, would have been the time for us to go to elections. So all these issues that I've tabled in terms of the supplementary estimates, in terms of the budget for the financial year, in terms of all the other legislation that we need to pass, between now and the time we go home would have been lost. So, Honorable Speaker, as we embark on this decision, let me also thank the members who have turned up in their numbers, because this is our House, and we cannot let partisan politics come into the way of what we are committed to do in this House when we sought to uphold for the welfare of society and the just government of the people. This cannot be done by some faction trying to get even with another faction just because of petty politics out there that should not have the place in this House. And this House has always come together when there's a national issue. And we have passed lots of legislation together, perhaps because we've not had the kind of political interference we are now seeing being brought into this House, where some of the members of this House are actually being taken out and persuaded to come and cause chaos in the same House they have sworn to be in. We also took an oath to protect the Constitution. And part of that Constitution gives members the right to represent their people, to legislate. And that right was being taken away from us by a decision being made in this House. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to appeal to members of this House that together, today, let us demonstrate to the Kenyan people that we are up to the calling that we were given so that we can vote to receive that decision. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move, and I'll ask the leader of the minority party in Parliament, the Honorable John Badi, to second.
Honorable Badi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in seconding this motion...
Honourable members, order members. Order members. Please, allow me to hear what the Honourable John Bandi is about to say. Then I'm sure you also want to hear what he has to say. Then we can progress.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm seconding this motion, and I just want to say two things. Number one, I regret that this Parliament had to waste one whole week of transacting business because of the grandstanding that happened in this House last week. I am aware I was not in the House, so I may not be so clear on why members were objecting to the membership to this committee, but I believe it was purely politics and grandstanding. Today, I am very confident that this motion is going to go through so that we can embark on serious legislative agenda of the House. Mr. Speaker, the leader of majority has just read a couple of papers to the House, which he has already tabled, including supplementary budget, budget policy statement, among other things, which require the energy, the input, the intellectual capacity present in this House. Will deal with them. Thank you. I second.
Can I let me just take your seat. Take your seat, Honorable. Is it Honorable Soro? The Honorable, there's a lot of excitement somewhere here. I suspect it has to do with today's unusual attire by the Honorable Sankok. He obviously he is exceptionally smart. Or rather, unusually smart. He's exceptionally smart. Yes. Well, member for Mvita, take your seat. Just take your seat. Including the member for Homa Bay Town. Take your seat, please. Honourable members, I propose a question, which is that pursuant to the provision of Standing Order 49, subsection 2, paragraph A, this House resolves to receipt the decision of Tuesday, January 25th, 2022, afternoon sitting, regarding appointment of members to the House Business Committee under paragraph F of Standing Order 171, subsection 1. The desired question. Very well. I therefore put the question that pursuant to the provision Standing Order 49, subsection 2, paragraph A, this House resolves to rescind the decision of Tuesday, January 25th, 2022, afternoon sitting, regarding appointment of members to the House Business Committee under paragraph F of Standing Order 171, subsection 1. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. The ayes have it. Honour members, sorry, just take your seat. Honour members, if I could allow the member for Ikolomani to take a seat also. Member for game, walk in and take a seat, please, so that we can. Order, members, order. Member for Embakasi South, just take your seat. Member for Laisamis. You do appreciate all the members that when I claim that I know each and every one of you by your names and also the constituencies that you represent, including the constituency represented by the Honorable David Sankok. Honourable members, as you are well aware, and it was implied last week on Tuesday, if the House receives a decision that it had taken previously, it therefore means that any motion, which of course was barred by the same standing order 49, for being introduced again within a period of 6 months, may then proceed to be introduced again. So the decision you have taken overwhelmingly to rescind your decision of Tuesday, January 25th, afternoon sitting, therefore paves the way for the leader of the majority party to proceed to the motion as listed as order number 9 on the order paper. Leader of majority. Lead out.
Order number 9, motion. Appointment of members of the House Business Committee.
Leader of majority.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order number 171(1)(f), this House approves the appointment of the following members to the House Business Committee, in addition to those specified under paragraphs A, B, C, D, and E. Number 1, the Honorable Joyce Akai Emaniko, MP. Number 2, the Honorable Shadrach John Mose, MP. The Honorable Kawira Mwangaza, MP. The Honorable Mohammed Abikaim Osman, MP. Number 5, the Honorable Dr. Makali Mulu, MP. The Honorable Mishi Juma Hamisi Mboko, MP. And the Honorable Godfrey Osotsi, MP. Honorable Speaker, I want to thank members for having cleared the way for the introduction of these names once again. And just for the record, the first A, B, C, D category people under that category is the Honorable Speaker as the chair, the leader of majority and leader of minority, the chief whip, the whip of the majority party, and the whip from minority party. Those are automatic members of that committee, plus the 7 who are just about to be approved by this House. The Honorable Joyce Emaniko is from Turkana in Rift Valley. The Honorable Shadrach Mose is from Nyamira in Nyanza. The Honorable Kawira Mwangaza, representing the independents, comes from Meru in Eastern, the old provinces as we know them. The Honorable Mohammed Abdikaim, representing Kanu, comes from Northeastern. The Honorable Makali Mulu, representing Waipa, comes from Eastern. The Honorable Mishi Hamisi Boko, representing ODM, is from the coast. And the Honorable Godfrey Osotsi, nominated by ANC and the NASA coalition there, representing Western. So, Honorable Speaker, this is the most representative coming together of Kenyans, representing the face of Kenya, representing our shared opinion, representing the diversity of the political parties in the House, and hence is a team that has consistently delivered services since the beginning of this term of Parliament, and I'm sure will continue to do so until this House goes on the recess signed there. Honorable Speaker, I really don't want to talk about these individuals. They approved their bid, and I would want to ask that we endorse them so that we can start embarking on the business of bringing business to this House and the House to do what it needs to do. I beg to move and request the Honorable John Badi, the leader of Minority Party, to second.
Honorable Bandi.
Mr. Speaker, I second. Thank you.
Now, can I allow the Honorable Ali Wario, the member for Bura, to find some seat? Find some seat, Honorable Wario. Member for Ugenya. Don't fear the member for Funyula. Is harmless. Honourable members, I propose a question which is that pursuant to provision standing under 171 subsection 1, this House approves the appointment of the following members to the House Business Committee, in addition to those specified under paragraphs A, B, C, D, and E. 1. The Honorable Joyce Akai Emaniko, MP. 2. The Honorable Shadrach John Mose, MP. 3. The Honorable Kawira Mwangaza, MP. 4. The Honorable Mohammed Abdukarim Osman, MP. 5. The Honorable Dr. Makali Mulu, MP. 6. The Honorable Mishi Juma Hamisi Boko, MP. And 7. The Honorable Godfrey Osotsi, MP. You know, honor members, okay, I hear you. You see, it reminds me, many of you, obviously, I'm sure, as we come to the tail end of this parliament, the 12th parliament, I hope all of you remember the wise ones by Speaker James Lenfo on 4th of January, 1642. So, yeah, which is that the Speaker, not just that, is a servant of the House. And as such, therefore, we will do what the House desires. So I don't know whether there is need for me to establish what the House desires, or do I go straight to put the question? So, honorable members, it appears to the Speaker that and the mood in the House is that the Speaker puts the question on this motion. I proceed to do as the House directs, because I'm its servant. The pursuant to the provision of standing under 171 subsection 1 is paragraph F. This House approves the appointment of the following members to the House Business Committee, in addition to those specified under paragraphs A, B, C, D, and E, namely, the Honorable Joyce Akai Emaniko, MP. The Honorable Shadrach John Mose, MP. The Honorable Kawira Mwangaza, MP. The Honorable Mohammed Abdukahim Osman, MP. The Honorable Dr. Makali Mulu, MP. The Honorable Mishi Juma Hamisi Boko, MP. The Honorable Godfrey Osotsi, MP. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The ayes have it, Honorable Sankok. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The Honorable Sankok is on his feet. I'm informed that he desires to have a division. Unfortunately, he is alone. So he does not meet the threshold. That's not the same. Honourable members, just take a seat here. Honourable members, now that the House has adopted the motion approving the appointment of members to the House Business Committee, I wish to invite the committee members to a meeting immediately following this sitting in committee room number 9. Honourable members, the time now being 5 minutes past 3 o'clock, the House stands adjourned until Wednesday, 2nd of February, 2022 at 9:30 a.m. and there will be business. Thank you, honourable members.
Serikali ya Rais Uhuru Kenyatta imetekeleza miradi mbalimbali kwenye sekta ya afya kuhakikisha Wakenya wanapata huduma bora za afya na kwa bei nafuu. Wiki hii kwenye Project 254
Oh all-time favorites.
You do make it with temperature rise. If you leave me a good time, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to chop your own. Never did a mechanic feel. But now make us feel. Yeah, me love one thing. Me make a bad man sing.
It's Bird. It's played. No, it's DJ Leo coming to save the day.
Mama kamba bananiloa, Ozi pene katapaloa. Mama kamba bananiloa, Ozi pene katapaloa. Mako, polo, waimona abi on the daily. Mako, polo, waimona abi on the daily. I keep a distance, I cover distance. Oh, oh, I keep a distance, I cover distance. Oh, oh. Sura ya pesa, sauti ya mitonyo. Natafuta sio kibisho. Wanga wanateseka na kuchonga midomo. Sijali na wafungia vio. I'm at million. The more you hit the more nina kula zangu biriani. Wanaroga upate kidogo. Ukipata wanakuwa mbogo. Kumbe wanakula mbaki sogo. Na mwaka huu hatutaki shobo. Atucheki na kima tusijevuna mabu. Kima uju we unale. Sao shaniki kama Wama kamba wa Ozi peneka wa Wama kamba bananilo wa Ozi peneka Polo Waimona abi on the daily Mako Polo Waimona abi on the daily I keep a